Welcome back, Herminators, to Herminating the Meta. I just recently reached 100 subs, and I'd like to thank everyone who subscribed to me so far. I would hug each and every one of you, but for now, imagine me hugging the screen. For this video, I'm featuring a deck suggested by a subscriber, and boy, was this a fun deck to play. Also, if you love this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you disliked it, at least tell me what's wrong. But best of all, thanks for watching, guys. So I'm really excited to spotlight the Prince Rogue deck because 1, rogues are fun as hell, and 2, I love Trade Prince Galawix here because look at him, he gives off so much swag. Let's begin with the deck first. This deck has really similar mechanics with Hosty Bat's Temper Rogue, where we focus on winning the game with Tinker Sharpsword Oil for damage. Instead, this deck has a little twist where we included Trade Prince Galawix here. As usual, we have tons of cheap removals in this deck like Backstab, Deadly Poison, Blade Flurry, Eviscerate, and SI Agent. We also have a lot of weapon buffs like Deadly Poison and Tinker Sharpsword Oil to pop up for a weapon to remove minions when needed to be. Preparation is one of the craziest cards in this deck because it reduces a lot of our spells by 3 mana. One of the best synergies with this card is with Sprint here, where it drops the card to 4 costs. You're literally drawing a card per mana, which has tons of value. Also, it reduces Tinker Sharpsword Oil to 1 cost, where it opens room to play more in 1 turn to push for lethal. We also have Sap here, which removes threats and bypasses taunts to push for lethal. We have Earthen Ring Farseer here to give us a source of healing because we always use our weapon to remove minions. We have Pilot, Shredder, and Sludge Belcher here as they serve a similar purpose as they both are sticky minions that live long enough to be targeted by Tinker Sharpsword Oil. Azure Drake have tons of synergy with our spell damage cards here as it buffs it by 1, and it also gives us a source of card draw which gives us tons of tempo. Lothab gives us a lot of board control as it stops our opponent from using any type of spells. This forces your opponent to do unfavorable trades where they could have easily cleared or removed with spell cards. Tinker Sharpsword Oil is our win condition. This card literally does 11 damage when comboed, and when you Blade Flare on the same turn, it does a total of 15 damage. That is not all because of prep. This opens room to play another Deadly Poison or Tinker Sharpsword Oil for over 20 damage. This is our win condition, so don't waste it. And if you are going to use it for removal, take note of how much damage is in your deck. Alexstrasza helps us push for lethal or heals ourselves back up to 15. Since we know this deck can deal over 20 damage in 1 turn, Alexstrasza puts the opponent in the danger zone. Dr. Boom has too much value not to play as it is literally a 7 drop for 9/9 where his bombs do tons of damage too. Last but not least, Trade Prince Galawix, the main card in the deck. This card acts similar to Lothab as it makes your opponent think twice before playing a spell. This card, however, needs to be used carefully because it does give your opponent an extra mana with the coin. Playing this against a mirror matchup is pretty bad because Rogue benefits a lot off the coin. So I made quite a few substitutions while I was playing. I replaced Lothab with Antique Healbot. It's because Trade Prince Galawix acts as a Lothab anyway, so it's safe to switch this out for Antique Healbot because I realized this deck needs more healing than just Earthen Ring Farseer. I also switched out Sap for Big Game Hunter. This makes it easier to play against control matchups because Sap doesn't really kill the creature as it sends it back to his hand, and the threat is always still there because he can always play it back on the field. So this is a deck. Now we'll go on to my bad matchup list where I will be calling the BM list. Pun intended. The Face Hunter is one of the most difficult matchups for the Prince Rogue. They have so much early aggression that if we don't have an answer for it, we are pretty much going to get smacked in the face until we are low enough where the Hunter can literally hero power each and every turn to eventually kick our ass. I would hard mulligan for Deadly Poison, Backstab, Blade Flurry, SI Agent, and Sap. Ram Druids are a pain in the ass as well. Their taunts are always there to cockblock us from lethal, and also their sticky minions stay long enough on the board to do tons of damage and finish us off with a Savage War and Force of Nature combo. And most of the time, we would probably spend a lot of our burn spells on these minions, which destroys our win condition. I would mulligan for Deadly Poison, Sap, Eviscerate, SI Agent, and Backstab as well for this matchup. Alright, I don't think this is a very damn hard matchup, but it could be pretty damn hard. Because Shamans actually burst quite hard, not gonna lie. I probably want to send Azure Eviscerate Preparation back, because I don't like using Eviscerate as a opening, like a cheap removal early. This is more like half removal and half finisher, so I probably won't keep Eviscerate. Preparation is a really dead card in your opening hand. Azurdric is just too high of a cost to play. Backstab is good for cheap removals, like if I want to take down a spell totem, I might just use Backstab or any other creature he plays out. This is a pretty okay hand, except for the Dr. Boom, right? Oh my god, I got another preparation too. Yeah, nothing we can do here. We're just gonna pass. The question here is, should I backstab that? It wouldn't be bad. It also wouldn't be good. Oh, the decisions. Since I don't have SI Agent, then I'm just gonna dagger up and try to kill that thing. Because if I had SI Agent, I'd dagger up first, and then the next turn I can just Deadly Poison and then coin in the SI Agent. If I don't have it. So I'm just gonna tick down this spider.
Here we go.
And then just heal myself afterwards after I hit this guy. I'm so scared of shamans now, they can burst you like quite hard. So I don't really know what kind of deck he's playing. Crackle is such an OP card. He's gonna buff up this card for sure. I need to take care of that card. Somehow, some way. This is quite interesting. I thought I had enough mana to play Eviscerate 2 if I coined, but apparently I didn't. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dagger up for next turn to Deadly Poison, and I'm just gonna get rid of this card. We are in control. And the next turn we could prep and sprint. If he doesn't play anything big, like a big threat, like if he has if he just totems up, then we can just preparation and sprint. Yeah, see, so right now is a perfect opportunity to preparation and sprint. Because he's just left like an empty board. Gave us such a huge opening to use prep and sprint. That's like a huge mistake. So we have a pretty good hand now. We have Sludge Belchers. Okay, so he did it again. So we're just gonna play Sludge Belcher. Mana efficient gives us a board on the field. If he wants to remove this some way somehow, I have another one that can play later, which will probably screw him over if he wastes resources on this. Oh, he's doing it. What the heck? What the heck? So I'm not gonna use prep and sprint again because there's no point. Next turn I'm already at 7 mana. I could just sprint if I want to if he still has a weak board. But I'm just gonna play another one. I never played Deadly Poison. It's because I'm always scared of Harrison. Ooh. This is so bad for him. Holy smokes. Although I'll waste an extra durability on my weapon for Deadly Poison, just because I've got Blade Flare here, which is pretty bad in my opinion, and I don't like it, but it has to be done. There's too much value. Unless there's another play that I'm not seeing. Yeah. Hit him and then heal the Sludge Belcher. Screws him even more over. Oh, what is he doing? Oh my god. Stop, dude. Oh, Prince Gallywix. That's nuts. Prince Gallywix is such a good card. It's like another Lothar. So the question here is, should we play Prince Gallywix or Dr. Boom? But he can't really kill this, because then if I play this card, he can't really kill it because he has to play a spell, and if he does play a spell, I get the spell. And also, he can't kill it with the Fire Elemental unless he removes this. But I have to like 2 taunts with this, right? So I might as well play Trade Prince Galawix. And then dagger up. And dagger up for Tinker Sharpsword Oil next turn. And if you play something like Earth Elemental or any big taunt, we can just sap it and then still hit him in the face with huge damage. So I already used 1 preparation. Even if I try to fish out for Blade Flare, it wouldn't really matter. So I'm gonna play Dr. Boom here. I'll play mine. And see what he does. Oh, that's nice.
I'm gonna downside.
Trade here so you can't get through this taunt. Oh, he has another fire elemental. That's crazy, yo. Oh nice, you drew a Viscera, so it's actually not that bad. We can actually make quite good trades here. We can just do this here. Where I'm not worried about getting huge minions on the board because I have finishers. Like I have like the Tinker Sharpsword Oil with Blade Flare combo to finish him off later on. So I'm not really worried about this being cleared or removed from the board. Okay, that's not a really good one to hit, but whatever.
My eyes are open.
Heal myself up, so just in case he doesn't get lethal. Alright. If he can't get rid of this whole board, I'm just gonna sprint next turn.
Witness the power of
Really? Really? I hate this guy. I don't know what kind of Murlocs he's gonna need to get. Please don't let it be something OP. Holy shit. That's not bad, that's not bad. I could either sprint or Zerdrake. I think sprinting here is right. Okay, I got the Blade Flare. I got the Alexstrasza if I need it. Alright. Let's send this back. He's overloaded anyways.
Here we go.
You're welcome, dude. You're gonna be pretty fucking shocked next turn. He thinks these Murlocs can kill me, but really, can it? Can they kill me? What Murlocs is this? Something. Oh, okay, that one's the one I need to kill for sure.
This guy's toast.
If he doesn't kill me this turn, then like I pretty much can get all the board control I want next turn. If he wants to play Neptulon, then let him play Neptulon. That would probably set him back. Yeah, it's gonna set him back. As we know, we're not gonna be worried about that, because we don't really need to be. Ooh, we can even take him down. I don't even need to use Blade Flare here, what the heck? I can just take him down like that. Wow.
I've got the beast in my sight.
Let's use Sloth up here. Just so he can't play any spells to push for lethal. Because I pretty much have a lot of damage next turn anyways. If he plays all his Murlocs, he's totally gonna get wiped out with my Blade Flare and Tinker Sharp Sword Oil combo. Which is not a big deal. This is not a big deal. If you have Murkai, that would be a big deal. Okay, this is not a big deal. So we're gonna own him right here. Pretty hard, I guess. So it didn't matter how many Murlocs he has, he's still going to get owned by this combo because it does so much damage. Alright, since we have coin, I don't think we need. I think we can keep SI agent, and I also want Blade Flare in my hand because we're up against a hunter. Actually, this is not bad either. At least I have a source of healing to stall the hunter. Yeah, I feel icky. I've been seeing that since forever, dude. Holy shit. I totally hate hunters, man. They're so hard to play against. Like, face hunters is so hard to play against with rogue. Rogue don't really have a 1-drop or a 2-drop that can be played early, rather than their dagger, but yeah, you know what I mean.
This guy's toast.
Kill that. The reason why I didn't kill this because I can't really test for the trap. Oh, he's just gonna go straight for face? That's fucking stupid as shit. Did I make a mistake there? Is that why he said that? What kind of mistake did I do there? That's so weird. I just hope this is freezing.
Hey, lights out.
No, it's explosive. Of course it's explosive. Of course. This guy's a dick.
My eyes are open, of course.
This guy's really a dick. Of course it's explosive. This is another explosive. At least that's what I think. Well, he's not playing anything, so it's actually pretty fucking scary too.
Of course.
Ooh, so is this the fucking snake trap? Let's test that out. It could be snipe. I'm gonna say that it could be snipe. Is it snipe? Okay, it's snake trap.
Of course.
It is the snake trap. No big deal. Let's try. Let's just try to sprint for Tinker Sharp Sword Oil and Blade Flare. Because we need that to win the game. If we're not gonna draw that, then we're not gonna win the game. Because I'm gonna leave that Sylvanas high main alone. Having his 3 snakes on the field is actually pretty annoying. There's no way he can kill me in the next turn. That's why I see we have both of them now. We have a win condition. As long as he leaves this board alone, I'm perfectly fine. If he doesn't trade, he's pretty screwed. That's all I'm gonna say. Unless he has 2 Hunter's Mark in his hand, then that's pretty freaking scary. But it wouldn't matter anyways. Okay, that doesn't matter either. Okay, so he does have 1 Hunter's Mark in his hand. Okay, so he doesn't trade. So I find that really funny.
Well played.
Okay, we can just wreck him right here. We can punish him for not trading. That was a mistake not trading, dude. I'm putting this whole hand back into my deck. This hand is like no use to me. I saw, since this is Warlock, we always assume that we're playing against a Zoo. Handlock is not really a big deal because I don't really think that's a hard matchup. So always think that it's Zoo and always go for the backstab. Blade Flare is not bad, but these two are pretty bad. These two are really bad. I really don't like these 2 cards. Since it's early in the freaking ladder, oh my god, it's actually a handlock. Holy shit. I don't really like running 2 saps. I'd rather run 1 big game hunter. Like one big aim hunter, one sap, because if he's gonna play golems, at least I can like kill one of those golem and not have to worry about it later. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, cause he was scared. Oh, he was scared that I'd backstab it. Okay guys, this is where our sap would be useful. It's actually right here. So I'm just gonna sap this back. Because it's, out of this whole game, sap is pretty useless against aggro matchups, so there's no point of keeping it and saving it for later. In my opinion, at least. In my opinion. If we really need to, we can sap another thing and we can eviscerate the Undertaker if it gets too big. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's gonna get too big, but whatever. Okay, so we can actually just do... We try to minimize the damage as much as possible, so I'm just gonna sap it back the spider. And eviscerate that. I thought I missed there because my core Corso was actually in between, so I thought I actually missed. If I miss, I'd be really, really damn sad. But yeah, we're slowing him down right now, so he doesn't do that much damage, so he only did 1 damage to me in like turn 3. Turn 4, I mean. And next time I could play Belcher, it would slow him down even more.
Bring out your dead.
Oh, so he has another one, what the heck? Which is not that bad, we're just gonna play Belcher here. Just remember, we have a lot of late game bursts, this is not really a big deal. Like, it's not a big deal of wasting every burn card on their board. Oh god. Oh god. Next turn. Oh, that's so unlucky for him. If he attacks into this, I don't really need to Blade Flurry. Okay, I lied. Okay, never mind. He's being a real bum right now. Okay. I think I need to Blade Flurry this board. There's no way I'm not gonna Blade Flurry. Yeah, I need to Blade Flurry this board, but I don't really want to use a Tinker Sharp Soid Oil. Oh, whatever. Just gonna do it. You know? YOLO. YOLO. Whatever, I'll take the 2 damage. I'll take the 2 mana. For your whole board. For your whole board, I'll take the 2 damage. And the next turn I could just Earth Enforce here. But I have a pretty weak hand now. I only have 3 cards, but he only has 2.
Why do you call?
Real. Oh! Top deck. Perfect top deck right here. Dr. Boom. Oh man, this is not going good for him, yeah. I think he's very sad here. Oh shit. Now he can't even hit this one. I don't even think he should have traded there. Okay. That is really sad. I actually feel sorry for him. So I'm going to dagger up here.
My eyes are open.
Heal myself. I don't think I'm going to kill the spider.
Here we go.
There's no point of killing the spider because there's only a 1 attack monster. It's only 1 attack, so it's like, what can it do to you, right? So I'm just gonna ignore this. Let him trade into it if he needs to. Then his 1/1 drops, we can just Blade Flurry if we really need to. But we probably don't need it with Blade Flurry the 1/1s that it spawns, so yeah. The weakness of Haunted Creeper is that in late game you can literally ignore this.
Get in there and fight, maggot.
Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh, okay. Okay, I still win though. Yay. Yay. Thanks for watching, guys, and if you liked the video, please like, comment, and subscribe, as I will be updating regularly now and provide you guys with quality videos, so stay tuned.